Austin won't do the laundry. He won't pay the bills cause Luminar fucking sucks. Where is my Roger Clay? Where is my Peter Thiel? Where is their happy ending? Where have all the Nancys gone? Well, I'll tell you, Paula Cole, all the Nancys came to America. That's where the fuck they came. Guys, let's ride. My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain, and I am here to collect me some Nancy scalps. Y'all, if this is the first video that y'all are seeing, George H.W. Bush is a confirmed Nancy 100%. We are collecting George W. Bush's scalp next. Alright, let's look at these frickin' Nancys. Guys, they're everywhere. All of your favorite YouTubies, every single person in the whole world is a Nancy. Hey, remember when they did that thing in Canada and they all applauded for that Nancy that was a Nancy war criminal? Dude, that wasn't a mistake. I'm gonna say it. Wasn't a mistake. There are no mistakes, right? No, the fuck there aren't. Anyway, look. So, where do the Nancys come from? Well, many of their influences came from Tsarist Russia. They were not an isolated idea. The Nancys began as an esoteric society, the Thule Society. The Thule Society. While Hitler de-emphasized the esoteric background of the party to appeal to a predominantly Lutheran nation, it remained at their soul in the SS and the ANRB, an institution dedicated to building Aryan culture. Alright, look at that. Oh, that's really cool. Super metal. Oh, we're Vikings. Yeah. Rock on, dude. Their ideology was based on Aryan people being descended from the mythical, godlike people of Atlantis, and as a race being the most spiritually advanced and deserving of the right of conquest. This, in fact, was not a unique belief for them. Dude. Oh yeah? I'm sorry, this is the most advanced being? What was it? What did they say? Oh, spiritually? Oh yeah, spiritually maybe, but I don't know. Oh, this is the most advanced right here. This is the most advanced being. Look at that sweaty little hog. Look at that sweaty little hog, that sweaty little cop. He's a sweaty little cop. Look at him. Okay, so this sweaty cop is definitely... No, let's go back to this one. This sweaty cop is 1,000,000% more advanced than everyone else. For sure. Yep.
That's what I figured.
Yep, most advanced, right here. Look at him, he's like, #1. It's like this, Austin. Duh. #1 white guy. #1 fun guy. #1 smart guy. #1 F1 guy. I do like car. I like car. My grandpa like car. Me and all these car guys, we really love doing car stuff, you know? Oh yeah, he's definitely the most advanced of all of us, guys. Look at him. Yep. Look. Advanced race. Dragon King right here. That's him. Advanced. Oh yeah. Right there. Look at that. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Come on, sing it, George. He's like, Edelweiss. They're like, shut up, George. Stop. Why would you know that song? He's like, well, because I came over here through a space hole in 19... Yep, he's a super advanced race. That's him. George H. Herbert Walker. That's him. You guys keep asking, where have all the Nancys gone? And I'm here to tell you that they haven't gone anywhere, guys. They're right here. Look, there's one. There's a Nancy. Look, there's another Nancy. Magomed Musayev. That's a Russian oligarch, guys, because Vladimir Putin is a Nancy. All of the Nancys took over Russia after the collapse of the Soviet Union, right? Are we getting it, guys? So, you know who else is a possible Nancy? This is crazy and all, because I really liked the royal family. Did you guys see this bruise on Harry's neck that appeared like when his cousin or whatever got sad, like around the same time, and then his wife disappeared and is now AI? So I'm gonna say another one right here. Where are all the Nancys? They didn't go anywhere. One's right here. His dad was one. And guess what, guys? Just like his Nancy dad, it looks like he probably wiped out his wife. Just like his Nancy dad did. Probably she was like, Prince William, this might not be right to be dropping 2,000-pound bombs onto children with rocks. And he was like, shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't let them know that we're frickin' Nancys. Don't tell them. Stop. And she was like, I have to tell. It is my obligation. And then he got this thing on his neck. It's a hickey. Do we remember this? Do we remember these days? Ha-ha! It was a funny little joke back then, wasn't it, Prince Harry? Before you realized the consequences that your mother faced because she was fighting the Nancys. But tell me, is your brother a Nancy? I gotta know. 'Cause if that is so, my name is Lieutenant Aldo Knitted Anus Cat Dad 42069, 169th Airborne Division. And I'm here to collect me some Nazi scalps. I'll collect a Nazi scalp if it belongs to a car guy, like Austin Russell. I'll collect a Nancy scalp if it belongs to a little pussy boy with a little armband on it, and he's never worked a day in his life, and all he does is sit around and say, oh, what fun games could I play with the public? They are my cattle, they are my pawns. At least this one figured it out, but not this ugly one. Oh yeah, and real quick, this one isn't as ugly as the one with the hickey on his neck, because this one's dad is not a Nancy. He's not this one. Bro, legit, this is Princess Diana's tennis coach on the right. Her son's the one on the left, if anyone was confused. But all I know is that the one on the left, Princess Diana's son, and then her boy toy, the tennis coach on the right, that's son and father. It's not the same person. I know, it's confusing. Wait, dude, are you telling me this guy right here, this is another like Justin Trudeau type of situation? This dude looks like Pierre Trudeau, right? Anyway, but yeah, we know this guy is also a Nancy, right? This is a Nancy. This guy's a Nancy. And we know from the neck hickey and all of the choices he's made in his life. And then this one is the one that doesn't fit, right? Just look at him. One doesn't fit, right? So, dude, it's so funny. They think we're so dumb. Like, we don't have eyes, bro. I got eyes. Oh, is that a little Yale skull and bones symbol right there? Oh, no. Sorry. I thought that I got him confused with his cousin, Schmittler, family friend or whatever. Where have all the Nancys gone? They're selling out arenas, baby. What are you talking about? The Aryan sisterhood, guys. It's all about aesthetics now. Look, guys. Women can be Ubermenschies too. Come on, guys. Where have all the Nancys gone? They haven't gone anywhere. They're on YouTube too. They're right here, guys. Just hold on. Just wait. Guys, no one did anything bad with the Nancys. They're all fine. They're all still here. They're all perfectly fine. Yeah, look, bro. All your favorite YouTubies are right here. All your favorite Nancy YouTubers right here, dude.
I graduated from Liberty University in 2012.
Guys, never forget, loud equals funny and mean equals funny. Duh. Look, guys, here's another YouTuber that's also a national Zionist. Isn't that so funny? He's always talking about the HOOORAH, but he himself is a national Zionist. Him and his IOF wife. Yeah, these two propagandists / spies, maybe? Who knows? I mean, they work for a different country other than the United States of America, which is the country they live in. So, to me, that's treason. I don't know. I mean, I work for myself and America and Americans. Never, ever will I work for a different country or a different country's citizens before I work for America. Oh, here's another national Zionist. This is another national Zionist YouTube page. He is the federal agent that's assigned to Hassan Piker, who is, I think, maybe the only other non-Fed in the entire world besides me, Dante, and Nicole. Listen to him talk like a normal guy.
The trans athlete is going to do a lot to foster a lot of really bad will against trans people in general. I think it's a really good turf argument for, well, look, these people just want to destroy women's spaces. Everybody else in the world can look and see that there is clearly a difference between physiologically men and women. You guys should know this on the left because you talk about rape culture and shit.
Dude, everyone, if you can't tell that Destiny is a right-wing psycho who works for the Central Intelligence Agency, and by Central Intelligence Agency, I mean all of the national Zionists that escaped Germany after World War II, that's Destiny's employer. Have you guys ever seen a YouTuber who had like crazy allegations against them? Like, I don't know, maybe like texting or something, doing weird stuff with children, and then you were like, oh man, this dude's gonna go to jail. And then months and months go by, and you're like, what the frick? How is this guy never gonna go to jail? How come these people never go to jail? Well, now we know it's because the National Zionists from Germany, they help run this whole ring and stuff that they use to exploit all the politicians and all the, you know, the actors and blah, 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 all the billionaires, mostly the billionaires. But if you've ever been like, wait, how come this guy isn't going to prison? It's because they're a Fed. Like someone like, I don't know, this YouTuber maybe. Or, I don't think there's any others like this except, oh, wait. I don't think there's any others, but, oh, frick. Dude, come on. All of them? All the makeup girlies? Yep, pretty much. I would be suspicious of literally anyone who might be a smidge over 100,000 followers. Oh, guys, this is a cool guy. Frankfurt's very own Mr. Beans. Yep, there can't be any more, right? There can't be any others. Oh, wait. Do you guys remember? Look, guys, let's watch the children's content.
Hey guys, it's me Miranda. Welcome to Miranda Mondays, the show where I talk to you for an extended period of time into a microphone. And I hope you have been enjoying it.
Is this a kid's show? Is this a show meant for children? Or is this a show that's meant for adult-aged women, full-grown adult-aged women like this clown here, who are pretending to be children? I just gotta ask, does she have a kid of her own? What? She makes kids content, and she has been for like 20 years, with the help of her brother, I'm sorry, what is going on here? Hey, all aboard the toxic Nancy train. Driving down the tracks of being a Nancy, the toxic National Zionism train. Why are you being a fucking liar? Toxic National Zionism train. You just don't even know what you're doing, and you are a weird old lady. And why are you always singing with kids? Look, okay, let's just look, for instance, at the Ballinger crime family. Okay, so we start here with little Colleen, right? It's Colleen, guys, not Colleen. Come on, don't be such hillbillies. Be like a Ubermensch. Colleen. Anyway, look. I thought all these people were Mormon, and they very well may be, but I kept being like, what the frick is up with the Catholic stuff? I didn't factor in that they're all frickin' Nancys, you know? Where's my tweet? Oh yeah, back to our cool rune group, the Thule Society. Remember the Thule Society? Well look, dude, J.P. Widely lived in the newly established state of California. He wrote that Aryan superiority justified them displacing other native ethnic groups like Mexicans, which they did under Herbert Hoover. We should consider Mexican repatriation context for the Holocaust. And dude, you know where they got most of their source for all their occult beliefs? Helena Blavatsky, bro. Go listen to Robert Evans and Last Podcast on the Left, guys, because everything is occult, everything is Nancy occult. They really believe that this woman understood how to get us to another astral plane or whatever. And they said, oh, we gotta do it by taking all the Jewish people's money and stealing it, just like they're doing to people in Palestine right now, you know? It's a bunch of thieving stealers who can't create or do anything themselves, stealing from other people and taking for their own, you know? Instead of getting jobs, they just sat around with their money and said, oh, how do we keep our money? But really, guys, it doesn't matter what she believed, because the Aryan people and all these scientists, eugenicists, you know, people like Mengele, you know, all the other Mengele-like doctors that are around today, they just go and they look for whoever confirms what they want, and then they fund them, you know? It could have been a rock instead of Helena Blavatsky saying, actually, yes, you can steal indigenous people's land. And they would be like, rock for president. Yes. And guys, are we seeing this now? Every weird thing you've ever heard is true because it's been the Nazis doing it and saying and blaming it on Jewish people. So the elders of Zion stuff, it's not Jewish people, guys, that are doing it. It's just like Trump. Trump's part of this too. It's just like Trump. It's always a self-report. It's always false opposition, you know? So the elders of Zion being a Jewish conspiracy taking over the world is not true. But the elders of Zion being a Nazi conspiracy that has currently taken over the world, very true. Jewish space lasers, not true. Nazi space lasers run by NASA, the governmental agency NASA, that's true. And if I'm wrong, NASA, sue me. Hey, NASA, sue me. You think that I don't know that's why? Dude, this is why there's the two people, those two scientists that TikTok pushes, those two Aryan looking ones, the one with the long hair and he's always like, don't say stupid conspiracy theories like this. I'm a scientist and there's only one proven thing that's true. We could never figure anything else out. That guy, that CERN scientist, that guy who probably works for the fucking Lahaina, the Lahaina fire testers, bro, these Satanists, weirdos. And yeah, and then that chick who's like, yeah, we definitely made it to the moon, guys. Shut up, that's stupid. Oh man, I see you Nancy's, I see you frickin' Mormos. But anyway, so this Aryan Brotherhood stuff goes all the way back to like the west of America. They said, yeah, manifest destiny. Oh, we love Helena Blavatsky. They all went to New York because they're all immigrants. Again, the people who say Aryan Brotherhood, white America, they immigrated to America. They came here from another place. They weren't originally from here. Isn't that crazy? Guys, go read this dude's thread because he's crushing it. But everything you know about Jewish people, you're hearing from Nancy's. Consider that, right? Think about 9/11, guys. Think about how you do something, but you make it look like someone else, like ISIS. Like they're literally trying to do in Russia right now, guys. It's not America versus Russia versus the UK. It's the leaders of America, of National Zionist America, the leaders of National Zionist UK, and the leaders of National Zionist Russia working in collusion to create a fake Muslim enemy that doesn't exist, and they're also trying to stir the pot and say, look, it's these Jewish Zionists that want to steal everything from the Muslim world because they're trying to get everyone to hate Jewish people. But we're not that dumb. We see the false flag opposition like we always do because, guys, we know that you Nazi Mormons have been doing this since the Mountain Meadows Massacre. We know that Schmittler and you Nazi Germans were doing this during Schmittler's time. Dude, everything in Germany was bullshit. It was all a bunch of business extremists doing whatever the hell they want and creating a fairy tale for us, right? But dude, it's the UK royal family, Nancy, the Russian, everyone ruling Russia right now, that oligarch structure is the exact same oligarch structure here. Their oligarchs are Nancy's who stole the country after the communists fell. They stole the country and now they run the country. And they're saying, we gotta stop this Nancy scourge. Meanwhile, they are the Nancys. It's always bullshit, guys. Always. They can't get up here and say, okay, it's the Fourth Reich, guys. Psych. So they've got to slowly change our opinion into being like the Fourth Reich was dope. You know, this is a long con. It's a long con by a bunch of bored rich people. That's exactly what this is. And we're falling for it. We're letting them say, oh, it's Russia. It's America. It's Russia. It's, you know, no, it's Jewish people, Jewish Zionist. No, it's Nancy's. They're all Nancy's. The CIA was formed the moment Germany fell. Essentially, they went on vacation for 3 to 5 years in Brazil, and then they came back and started the CIA. And they have been running the CIA ever since. When you realize it's just been Nancy's running everything, dude, it makes everything make sense. Everything. But yeah, yep, Elon Musk, he's a Lebensborn. He's the most advanced of us. Austin Russell, Lebensborn, for sure, guys. See, guys? Industrialist Henry Ford, whose paper The Dearborn Independent published the anti-Semitic conspiracies and protocols in an expanded form known as the International Jew. It is these rich capitalists saying, there's a Jewish conspiracy, but the whole time it's a Nancy conspiracy, and to this moment, this second, it's happening. But yeah, guys, this is so true. They did not lose. They just moved here. They live amongst us. Dude, look at him. He ran NASA. Him too. Dude, this guy was so CIA. They ran MK Ultron. They ran NASA. They ran everything, bro. I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it, because it's true. But this rat, this dirty little rat. This is a little photoshopped, you know, because it's the author of this book. This guy is my king. He is literally Nicole. He does his own photoshops. He's essentially printing this off at home and mailing it to people. This is hot girls have hobbies. This is hot boys have hobbies right here. I emailed this guy too, and I was like, yo, this is incredible. If you want to talk, I want to talk to you. So hopefully he gets back to me. He's got a little weird information on trans folks, but we're meeting everyone where they are, you know. Imagine this guy being all alone by himself for probably 20 years, right? Saying, George H.W. Bush is a freaking Nancy. And everyone's like, shut up, dude. Shut up, dude. This is before the internet, probably, really, right? This guy is all alone. He doesn't have Dante and Nicole. He's like, look at these pictures. This guy killed Tesla. And everyone's like, shut up, dude. Shut up. I'm gonna 5150 you. Are you okay? Are you saying that he's like, if anything happens to me, I didn't do it. I didn't kill myself. And everyone's like, bro, if you need to talk and you're worried about harming yourself, let me know. I'll help you. No, I'm saying that George H.W. Bush is going to harm me because I know that he's a Nancy. And everyone's like, oh, sweet angel, sweet, sweet baby. We're gonna put you in an asylum if you don't shut up. So I feel for the guy. We'll figure out our little differences later, but right now we can both agree, me and my homie Eric O'Ryan, me and the boy, this is my real friend, not like you, Paul, you freaking Nancy. Yeah, where have all the Nancys gone? What do you mean? They were in charge of the Pulse nightclub shooting. What are you talking about? All the Nancys were right there. They were at Pulse nightclub shooting. You're going to ask me where have all the Nancys gone? Right there. He's right there. Fuck you, Paul. I want to have Putin be able to come out and say he's a German. Where is my Peter Dugan? Where is my Nancy lad? Where is George H.W. Bush? Why did you take Tesla away from us? George Bush is a bitch. George Bush is a bitch. Guys, all of the fucking military family stuff makes so much sense now. John Benet Ramsey's dad, John Ramsey. If that dude ain't a Nancy, dude, I'll get off this app right now. If John Bennett Ramsey, the one who named his daughter John Benet Ramsey to take ownership over her and, you know, make it seem like she's just a little extension of his body, which she wasn't. She was her own person. She was a human being. She was a human. And you frickin' weirdos let your weirdo Nancy friends do what they wanted with her. Or, dude, and that's at the very least. Or it was you guys. How fricked is that? Hey, would everyone believe that John Bennett would do this? Or, you know, be complicit in hiding it if you found out that maybe he is from a Nazi family who came here and hid after World War II? Just tell me. Let me know if that would change your opinion on whether or not you think that John Benet Ramsey's family had something to do with it. Just let me know, you know? Do you guys want to know the absolute final straw for why I know in my core that George H.W. Bush is a literal Nazi spy, just like I said from day one, that the Americans is real life? And you know how I know that? It's because the ADL, once again, they can't keep their frickin' mouths shut. They say, we gotta spread misinformation, we gotta do lies. It said, Prescott Bush's alleged Nancy ties, December 16th, 2003. Rumors about the alleged Nancy ties to the late Prescott Bush, the grandfather of President George W. Bush, have circulated widely through the internet in recent years. These charges are untenable and politically motivated. Despite some early financial dealings between Prescott Bush and the Nancy industrialist named Fritz Thyssen, like Thyssen Morton or whatever, like Morton Thiokol, like one of those companies. Oh, one of the companies that runs NASA currently? Yeah, one of the companies that probably had something to do with eradicating JFK from this earth. Anyway, who was arrested by the Nancy regime in 1938 and imprisoned during the war. Prescott Bush was neither a Nancy nor a Nancy sympathizer. Hey, answer this question though. Was Prescott Bush a Nancy young boy enslaver / lover that then let that little Nancy German boy pretend to be his son so that he could then overtake the entire United States of America and give it over to Schmittler? Is that what you mean, ADL? And again, guys, let's remember this website said that there is not a video. There's no video that exists of Hillary Clinton and Huma Abedin running around with a child's face on theirs and them drinking parts of it. That doesn't exist. See? The ADL said, and we believe them. We trust the ADL, guys. This is not a little German boy. This isn't a little German boy named George H. Scherf Jr. It's not. It's just a dude who has the exact same dead German Nancy face as George H.W. Bush. Do you understand? It's two different people, guys. You can't believe pictures. Pictures can be manipulated. See, look, I can make myself all sorts of sizes. See? Look, am I George H.W. Bush? What do you think? Am I? Am I now? Do you understand? Guys, come on. If the ADL says that what you're saying is incorrect, it's incorrect, okay? This right here is just a little German boy named George Scherf Jr., who was the son of the fraudulent accountant assigned to Tesla. And then this German boy did kill Tesla, but that German boy is not, I repeat, not George H.W. Bush. Just like Fidel Castro is not, I repeat, not Justin Trudeau's dad. Does everyone copy this? You understand me? You guys still don't frickin' believe me? You don't believe me that frickin' Prince William offed Kate Middleton, just like his dad offed his mom, and now he's repeating history doing the same thing. And if I'm wrong, Kate, come out in public. Make one Instagram video that isn't artificial intelligence or deep fake. Come on, sue me. Sue me if I'm wrong. Where is Kate? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck about any of these people in the royal family. But it does pertain to us because, like I said, they're all Nancys, and I think they're all infighting. I think that the internet has made it too hard for people to other people. It's literally The Expanse, guys. The Expanse called out how exactly we're going to save the universe. Fucking Ty Frank, dude, he is a genius, and he invented TikTok in his sci-fi book, 6 years ago? And that's how they saved the universe, is they had TikTok. So, Shochu, thank you for giving us The Expanse's secret weapon. But anyway, dude, this is Young Coconut, and dude, Young Coconut, you are probably, I think we might be homies. You, me, Dante, Nicole, we gotta hang sometime. You are fucking awesome, and you get it. Go follow Young Coconut because you know she is femme presenting, so you know that this Nancy run app is never gonna let her get a ton of followers. So go follow her 600 times. But dude, she does a better job at the Ryan Garcia style artificial intelligence investigations than I do. Let's take a look. Also, helicopter time, you hear them? The LiDAR boys are here. The Peter Thiel boy. The Tool Society? Do you hear these fucking Nazis? Dude, the Tool Society? Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Frick, hold on. Hold up there, buddy. There it is. This is what I wanted. Jesus Christmas. Wait. Go. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, fuck. The what society? Dude, Peter Thiel is their king. We have to take him down. The Tool Society. These nerds, these virgin nerds, all they do is drop little breadcrumbs all over. The Tool Society, I'm not letting that slip. That to me, that's a frickin' auga. Anyway, everyone, if you see Peter Thiel, I need you to follow him and video record him always. Don't do anything illegal, just in public. If you're in public, you can film anyone. That's the rules in New York anyway. And that's the only place that's real. So in New York anyway, you can film anyone if they're in the public. And I think you should do that. Honestly, guys, I think we got to do that with all of these people. Oh my God, here's what it is. We assign every Coffee Revolution group whatever Nancys are in their neck of the woods. And then we have 2-person teams on them 24/7, right? We just sit outside on the street in our cars in the closest public area to their home and videotape them constantly like they would do to us and get information about them. And then we're going to use said information to either threaten to use it against them and tell the public, like, I don't know, stuff like, dude, these guys like Peter Thiel in Austin, right? Remember when Austin was like, all these LGBT, all these LGBTQ, all these homosexuals, all these, but it's funny that you guys are always so concerned about gay people and what gay people are doing, but then I hear a bunch of weird stories about possibly you guys being into being gay. So is this just another classic example of insecurity and probably not having enough love from your father growing up, your Nancy fathers, because they were told, it's not right to be gay. It's not right to be trans. And they literally eradicated trans people in Germany back then, right? The first big thing they did was they burned down a trans library and trans university. So now we don't have a whole bunch of history of trans people because the Nancys frickin' burned it down. And then you're gonna tell me that these Nancys that are trying to be the Ubermensch, the most Aryan, the most spiritually complex people ever, they not only can they not grasp the fact that maybe they're gay and that maybe it's okay and maybe it's just nature and maybe there is no puzzle piece that everyone has to fit in and stuff. Instead of doing that and letting people live, they did the Holocaust. And then when they lost, they all ran away by dressing up like women and fleeing to Brazil. The people who killed an entire group of, they genocided trans people in Germany. They got rid of their universities and their schools. And then they, the Thule Society, the Teal Society, they fucking dressed up like women and they went to motherfucking Brazil. Yeah, guys, they dressed their Nancy family members. Look, again, this is Forbes's youngest self-made billionaire. This is his car guy uncle, and their ancestors did the Adler Trump car. Look, that's the Trump car. Adler Trump. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? They did that with slave labor from their camp of concentration that they ran for the short guy, Schmittler. They did this. This is what car guys did. And then look, guys. Look. Just frickin' wait, guys. And then when the going got rough and they lost again, This is what they did. The Clyers, the people who ran Adler work, the camp of concentration, and now they're essentially the Gestapo of America, they dressed up like women after killing trans people. Not killing, genociding trans people. And they dressed up like women and fled to Brazil. And then they fled to America, and now they live with us. And no one's going to do anything because the FBI is complicit in this. The FBI are National Zionists just like this. You know what I mean? If your family works for the FBI, they are a National Zionist. If your family is a Nancy, they're a National Zionist. That's where the word comes from. And guess what? If you're a Mormon, you're a National Zionist, and you believe in white ethnostate. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what your religion preaches. I didn't make it up. Joseph Smith did, and Brigham Young, and your church leaders. You're the Grand Wizard of the LDS Church. Anyway, Free Young Coconut is one of the boys. Watch, she can spot a frickin' deepfake / AI from a million miles away.
Is a video from Kate Middleton around Christmas time, and to the right is the suspected deepfake video. Let's go through it. So I want you to notice her teeth right here. It's going to blend in with her mouth very soon, which is something I see.
It always be them teeth, them eyes, and them hands, right, baby? Sometimes the ears, oh man, and the hair. Dude, AI sucks. Sam Altman, you suck. You guys think that you're ready to do global world domination, and you can't even get people's teeth to stay in their mouth, freak. Dude, go type in, what did Sam Altman do to his sister Annie when they were kids? Don't do Google, but, anything else, DuckDuckGo or something. What did Sam Altman, creator of OpenAI, ChatGPT, probably Gospel AI if I'm a betting man, probably all of these are just Sam Altman, but type in, what did Sam Altman do to his sister Annie Altman while they were growing up? Beep, boop. Or just go to Annie Altman's Twitter and she'll fucking tell you.
There's also, the inside of the mouth will be very black, and then you'll see there's not a lot of variation with shadows, is what I've noticed with AI generated videos. So when you see things blending together, it's because it's changing so fast. Whereas real videos, you'll see with the other Kate Middleton video, when there are shadows, it's a gradual change. When it's AI generated, it doesn't seem so gradual.
Sam Altman, you gotta train your AI on more of our content better, so that you can get these buggy freaking flashing frames and like the exposure's changing and stuff. Like, you don't have an overall global exposure setting that it looks like you have it set to like pick the exposure based on the previous frame, which and I know that if you do that, then it's gonna flicker, right? You might be one of the dumbest guys. Dude, imagine if actual smart people were making the AI and stuff. Oh my God. Imagine if actual smart people were doing Neuralink and stuff and they weren't just cramming wires into people's head after they drill a hole with a dirty, like they use one of those Trepans or whatever the frick from like medieval times. They don't even wash it probably. And then they're like, oh, it's weird. The monkeys all got infected brains and started oozing pus out of their holes. And they weren't happy. It's weird. They were all the ones that weren't quite dead were comforting the ones that were on their way, They were holding their hands. The researchers wrote, oh, it's so weird. These monkeys keep holding each other's hands because they're in pain and traumatized. I guess we'll have to move their cages further away so they can't touch each other. That's what the Neuralink people did. And dude, go read them too, because the trauma these monkeys experience before they even got Neuralink installed in their fucking brains. They were so traumatized because you know what? They were like this. They were like us, strapped to a chair. Here, let's just look at the picture. Look at them. Hey, look, this is the Ubermensch. This is Ubermenschen. Yeah, Ubermenschen. Oh, yeah. Dude, fuck these ads. Look, there's your Ubermenschen. Ooh, Ubermenschen. Yeah. His dad owned a apartheid South Africa diamond and emerald mine. He is a Nancy. Dude, look at this headline that Elon Musk got from his fellow Nancy boyfriend, Rupert Murdoch. Even Rupert Murdoch Nancy couldn't give Elon Musk a good headline here. Elon Musk's Neuralink botched experiment with monkeys. Former employee tells DailyMail.com malpractice led to brain hemorrhaging and internal lab notes show animals were kept alive while suffering. Yep, that sounds about right. Sounds about exactly how a eugenicist would treat animals. Fuck how they would treat animals. It's how they would treat humans. Again, these are the people who are descended from Joseph Mengele's kind, you know? They would love to do human experiments, and they're currently doing it because they are allowed to do human trials now. They're currently, I'm assuming, experimenting on the bodies of disabled people because Elon Musk and other eugenicists like him, they don't think that people who have disabilities are equal to people like him. Ubermenschen, yeah. But yeah, guys, look. Okay, so look, this is all it takes to go into Neuralink is you just you just drill a couple holes and cram wires into someone's brain. That's it. Brains and animals especially are stupid. They're just, there's an input and an output. It's just like a guitar amp. You just plug it in. Dude, it's not that freaking hard. Brains, it's not like brain surgery is difficult. Moron. And look, guys, it shows you how much fun these monkeys are having. Look at how much freaking fun this monk is having. I'm kind of confused though. Why does it just have like the top part of its head? What's it not showing? Okay, guys, I don't need to make this picture any bigger because I don't want to get sad and I don't want to make you sad. But remember how I said that the monkeys were sad even before they got trepans in their head? Well, imagine this monkey didn't already get brain surgery, probably with 30 needles, and wasn't anesthetized or euthanized or whatever, put down. Now imagine that it didn't have its brain surgery already, and it was just a normal monkey, but they trapped it in this box, and they velcroed it down, and they said, "Here, suck and blow on this tube." Like this. Here, suck and blow on this. Don't move your hands. Don't touch each other. Monkeys were doing this. They were making the monkeys do this. Suck and blow on this. Dude, if only the monkeys knew parallels to our lives. It's so similar, bro. But anyway, they made the monkeys suck and blow on this straw so much for 8 to 12 hours a day, 5 to 7 days a week, that they got so sad that they were holding each other's hands and refused to do the experiments and stuff. And that's before they put the holes in their heads, dude. And then, dude, read this. These people shouldn't be allowed to have fucking pets at home, let alone be given macaques to do brain experiments on. Dude, this pisses me off so much. So basically they got all these notes from whistleblowers, but that person said, however, I just wanted to note that the teams really cared a lot about the animals that had to be sacrificed. And that's how I know that you're a stupid person and you shouldn't be doing science anyway, because at this point, we do not need to be sacrificing shit in order to do science. Dude, the fact that they're just cramming wires already pisses me off because there's no interfacing with sticking a wire into someone's brain. There's no coming back from that. There's not even a base level that you can start from because you're sticking a wire inside of an animal's brain. That already changes everything. So you can't compare that to a normal anything, which is why it pisses me off that these guys are allowed to do this stuff. You should not be able to kill 2,000 monkeys to try your little experiment. Dude, there's already so much research, A, on non-invasive techniques to like study brainwaves and stuff. And B, if these people were actually smart, they would listen to people like Preston Nichols, and they would listen to other empaths and other people who actually can do stuff with their brain, and they can possibly see into the future, or or what's it called, where you can see things, astral viewing or whatever. The people who can do time travel, the people who can do X-Men brain stuff are usually empath type people, not psychos like Mengele. This is a Mengele experiment. And go figure, Elon Musk, the South African emerald miner whose dad married his daughter, go figure, this guy thinks you have to cram wires into animals' brains. Jail this National Zionist immediately. Dude, they killed one of the monkeys because they glued its brain hole or something with glue that wasn't okay to use on inside someone's brain. These idiots. Go read these notes. They'll make you vomit and wish you never read them, but it's important and you should read them. Because, guys, when we don't watch and we don't keep an eye out for each other, no one watches out for us at all, period. End of story. These people think that we're cattle. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Dude, MrBeast. MrBeast's girlfriend. Taya Boosin. Who the fuck is Taya Boosin? Taya Boosin. That sounds like a South Africa type name to me. They've been in a long distance relationship. MrBeast. You know where MrBeast was born? Look, it's MrBeast. That's a little German boy if I've ever seen one. That's a little guy from Frankfurt, Germany, in my opinion. His mom worked as a prison guard there for like 20-some years. Yep. Hold on. Let's just go check our Bible real quick. Let's go check our frickin' Bible and double check that what we're saying about MrBeast being from Frankfurt, Germany is correct. The Bible, if you guys don't know, is just Nicole's website, Hot Girls Have Hobbies. This is the only truth-telling place on the internet. The only place that has real truth, real history. But yeah, MrBeast, the Nancy, the National Zionist, all of his numbers are fake, right? Do we see this? And do you know how they're fake? It's because all of the National Zionists have the CIA and the FBI 100% in their back pocket, right? So they think of YouTube as a massive, instantaneous way to do MK Ultra to us. That's why MrBeast is a propagandist, a capitalist propagandist. His thing is to basically, he's like a Mormon missionary. He's a Mormon missionary who uses YouTube to spread stupid lies like, oh, if you give the CEO all of the profits of a company and you literally make the employees and the workers get paid nothing, then they can be your slave. That's what the propaganda that MrBeast puts out, that's what it's doing. So now look, guys, they killed Kurt Cobain. They killed every single person who's ever done any art or said, hey, that's not right. We shouldn't bomb Palestine. They don't even have any weapons. They got rid of all of them and replaced them with MrBeast clones. And everyone's like, oh, why is everyone acting like a narcissist? Why is everyone acting like a National Zionist? Well, it's because your YouTubers are National Zionists. You know, all of them, literally all of them. But yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm glad I looked it up because I didn't want to spread misinformation. MrBeast was not born in Germany, in Frankfurt, Germany, but his dad was. His dad, Richard Donaldson, born in Frankfurt and also of the U.S. military. So a Frankfurt-born U.S. military person. So what? Jimmy Beast's dad's dad must have also been German. Like, why else would he be born in Frankfurt, Germany? Do you know? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway. Well, what about his mom? Jimmy Donaldson's grandfather spent 23 years in the National Guard and 25 years at Raytheon, which immediately rings alarm bells when Peter Thiel, sweetheart of the CIA, is at play in the present day. MrBeast's mother, Susan, who says she once served as a prison guard for the U.S. military in Germany and was first married to alleged abuser Charles Richard Donaldson, born in Frankfurt and also of the U.S. military, is the chief compliance officer at MrBeast YouTube LLC. You don't think, like, there's no pictures of MrBeast's dad on here, but I'm saying, what if, all I'm saying is, guys, what if, I wonder if one of these is MrBeast's dad. What about Heinrich Harm Hank or Richard Quirin? What do you guys think? Or no, MrBeast has that really, like, shitty chin, like, missing chin, so maybe Ernst Peter Berger. I don't know. Who knows? But that definitely feels like a Thiel, if you know what I mean. He's got that same sweaty look. Look at that sweaty ass face. Look at that sweaty Eddie. Here, I'll put sweaty Thiel up too. Bop. Look at sweaty Thiel and sweaty Werner. Oh my god, dude. I hate these people. Anyway, yeah, remember when I brought up this Nancy submarine saboteurs thing like months ago and it kept sticking in my head? Yeah, that's because I'm a time traveler. I know it's important. The short story is that there was a bunch of it's part of Operation Papy Clippy, I think. But look, all these Nancy submariners showed up near Montauk, right? And then the U.S. government said, we got these 8 nasty little these Nancys. And you know what? We executed them. And then, now knowing what I know, I was like, wait, what was up with those submariners? And look, guys, I found so much information. And here's the thing. I think that the FBI lied, like always, and they said that they were saboteurs and that they executed them. But really, what I think is that they brought them to America and they made them our citizens and they hid them for us. You want to know why I think that? Well, one thing is because this is the evidence for their deaths, as you can see. Do you see how disturbed the soil is where they were just buried? Yeah, it's not. Okay? Then guess what, guys? This newspaper article says 6 Nancy spies were executed in D.C. White supremacists gave them a memorial on federal land. It says white Suprema pizzas, but I think it meant white federal employees, because who else would have done it? It would have just been other Nancys, right? But guess what, guys? I found all their pictures, real good pictures too. And you know what's interesting? Okay, so look, here's our ringleader in chief, Mr. Teal. Then we've got this guy, Richard Queerens. Okay. Got George John Dash, Herman Otto Neubauer, John Curling. Isn't it interesting that this photo is blurry and all the other ones aren't? I feel like that might mean something. Look at this, Heinrich Harm Henk. Dude, is this Roger? Is this Roger's dad? This must be Roger. This is Roger first. Roger's papa. And then Hans Haupt. Ernst Peter Bunger. And dudes, this is the most photoshopped in 1940 shit I've ever seen in my life. No wonder they removed this dude's picture from the frickin' Wikipedia, bro. Look at this shit. Look, I was like, wait, there's 8 of them. How come there's only 7 on this Wikipedia? Well, now we know. It's because he got the old Lee Harvey Oswald treatment. Look at this Photoshop. Do you guys see it now? You see how the background and the face, the resolutions are weird? You see how the background looks like it has more pixels than the foreground of the face? Yeah, that's because this is probably Photoshopped, you know? But anyway, the real important thing, guys, was that I didn't realize until today, not only did all 8 of these Nancys get executed for doing this horrible crime of, what did they do? They dug a hole and they put, oh yeah, look, see, they dug a hole and they put 3 bundles of wire inside of them in boxes. This is like when H Group has all their scary stuff and weapons and stuff, and then Israel takes it out and they're like, hey, look it here. But guys, you know what's more interesting is how many people that were kind of like the relatives of all these people. The husbands, the wives, the neighbors, the sister, the brother, the mom, the dad, a whole bunch of them. Look, all of their family got arrested, and most of them got like either a life sentence or executed. Isn't that so sad when you see like 28 people who are all families get executed by the government? Man, hey, just kidding, Nancys. I know this is one of the ways that you used the rat lines to get into America, and guess what? I've been saying since day one that these all look so familiar, guys. All these people look so familiar, and I've been saying I'm going to find out who each one of these people are, and I'm not lying. I'm going to find out, but I'm also going to find out who each one of these people are. Look, see? Oh, Maria Curling's wife, she got arrested and probably sent to prison for 79 years. Then look, Helmut, this dude, he was a bad guy too. But bro, I'm getting into all this tomorrow. Y'all are fucked. We finally sold the Adler work. We went to Brazil and we fucking hung out and hid. We called our daddy, Alan Dulles. We said, please, can we come back home? And then they said, here, take Luminar and Palantir and all these other companies. Yep. They haven't gone anywhere, guys. They're right here to this day. John Wayne, he's probably a Nazi like Ford. What's up with all these car guys? Why are they messed up in the head?